but over the years, the deposition of calcite and the ages made it deeper over time. Okay? Come on.
Dome? What is this here? These structures?
The octopus-looking formation is called a cave curtain. It joins up with the lower spirochem becomes a cave column. This is a flow zone. That pool of water over there looks like a mini electric hydro dam. When the water overflows the slope, it will deposit against that rim of that pool, and it makes it deeper over time. Okay? And if you compare, if you remember the cave column that I showed you earlier, that is small compared to this one. Check this thing.
Oh my god.
Stalagmites and the stalactites joining up. This is huge. This is giant size. The ladies, you wear a pearl on your necklace. Okay? Cave has got cave pearls too. I'll show it to you. Parts of the caves, and through a nucleus of water movement on the ground, it actually turns and churn around and develop the cave pearls on the ground. Okay? Okay, that's it. She found it. That's the one. That's the big one. It can grow bigger.
Bigger?
Can.
Holy shit.
A little bit more. Okay. So that's the apex predator.
How fast do they move?
How fast do they move?
Very fast.
Very fast.
Faster than you.
30 legs, you can imagine.
They just scurry off.
Shifted and opened up. And so the process of the ocean created this huge space. And the gleam on the wall, under the skylight, and under on the wall, on the floor, is the process of photosynthesis, algae, and the beds that you can hear are the fruit beds. The insect beds are the ones that you found in cavern B. And you can also, a lot is where the rare spider lives, the living fossil, the trapdoor spider. Unlike the modern spiders that you see, they build spider web. This one builds a nest. It uses its silk together with the debris that you found on the wall or on the ground to build a nest where the spider hides inside. See, what it does is it builds tube like between 6 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uses its 8 legs. Inside its door, it will place it in between the straight lines. When any insect comes in between the straight lines, it triggers a vibration. Very sensitive leg. Opens up its neck, the door, its front door, it goes out, second leg, and goes back. It puts ketchup, pepper, pig. Okay? So that's how it survives in the total darkness. But how about when this guy is around? The apex predator. Okay? When that happens, it shuts off its front door. It's got a back door. Opens up its back door and it runs away. But you've got only 8 legs. That guy's got 30 legs. So how does it survive from these attacks? What it does is, like a nomad, moves builds up nest and moves about. There are 2 reasons for its near extinction. First is the apex predator. The population are doing so well, unlike them. Second is men's greed. The rarer the species are, the higher money it fetches in the illegal exotic food market. People used to come in here to push and sell. Okay, so those activities we have stopped it off by having a gate at the bottom of the staircase. It's shut. Modern spiders have got 1 piece of door. Okay, and the other can live very comfortably. It goes to about 2.5 meters long. It's called the cave racer, or orthopsis. Okay? Now, before we turn back, can I get everybody to on the top platform? Can you come to the top, please? Okay. The presence of each one of you is important to us in our work at the Dark Cave. And we have got a bigger agenda. The Malaysian Nature Society is looking towards preserving the cave and karst resource that is so rich in Malaysia. Now, as you can see from the program that you had just gone through, the importance of conserving this place. There are some animals which are important to scientific research, medical research, and continuous findings of new species, totally new to science. And if you were to find any new species in the world, most likely it will be those underground. Okay, much of it can still be found on the top, but you will realize those underground has been well preserved. One thing about caves is that people find them very dark and dingy, so they are very well secured to some point. The discoveries of new species can be very rewarding indeed for conservation. Now, if you look at karst on a global issue, karst towers are fast depleting due to demand for building construction, building roads, railway lines and whatnot. And this hill has gone through much of it. It's like an island. You look at the top, those plant species and some animal species, these living organisms, many of which has inhabited one particular karst tower, do not jump from one tower to the other, and we find high levels of endemism. Some animals are found nowhere else, or some plant species are found nowhere else on Earth, but on that one particular hill. So this is how important the realization for not only the government but also the public to support the conservation work that we are doing. And as you can see, some plant species up there, we have lost some of them through quarrying operations, through the process of blasting. Okay. Now, if you look in terms of, I'll give you some figures. The land mass of Peninsular Malaysia, I do not include the Borneo part of Malaysia, which is Sabah and Sarawak, East Malaysia. That land mass, only 0.3% has got limestone outcrops above land, which is the 10%. 90% is underground. Underground, no living organisms. All of it is on that 10% or 0.3% above ground. Now the thing is, 15 to 17% of total Malaysia's endemic plant species, including Sabah and Sarawak, are found on the 0.3% of karst towers above ground. As you can see, the biodiversity is extremely rich and very sensitive as well. Okay, plant species. How about animals? The snails I was telling you about, 60 to 70% of Malaysia's land snails are reliant on limestone habitats, without which we are not able to survive. Many of these snail species are endemic to one hill and not found anywhere else on Earth. This is how sensitive, how important to preserve them, not only for future generation, but for scientific research as well. So you can see the Tugesia batuensis, immense importance for stem cell research, and this is something which we are trying, hopefully from this program, you guys can support the NGOs who's working like us in Malaysia towards preserving this. I'll give you some developed countries like Japan. Are you from Japan? No. Okay. Some developed countries like Japan, they have a law. No exploitation